Last week we arrived into a marina in Valencia, where we left Zephyr whilst we went to Madrid to visit my family. After some lovely days back home, we decided to take my family on a little sailing adventure of their own. So we all got in the car and made our way back to the boat, where we spent the following days sailing, swimming and eating a lot of paella, until my family had to leave to head back to Madrid.
Without my love for the ocean, I would be long gone by now. It's some kind of devotion that brings me.
This week on Sailing Zephyr, we leave Valencia behind and make our way to the Balearic Islands. First stop, Ibiza. Hey guys, so Mom and Dad have gone back, and the dog, and we are off. We left 2 days later than planned, Valencia, and we are heading to the Baleares now, the Balearic Islands. It's 7 a.m. We got up at 6, got everything ready, and we're on our way to Ibiza. We're going to anchor everywhere we go because we've heard horror stories of how much it is to go into a marina. It's like 400 euros in Ibiza per night, 200 euros in other places. When you're anchoring though, we heard that you have to be careful with the seagrass there that's all around it as it's protected. It's called Posidonia. Yeah, you just have to watch out for that because you can actually get fined a lot of money. So I think there's an app that you can check, but anyway, we've got to figure that out. But yeah, we're excited to get going finally. It's been a couple of days at the marina that was quite sad without my family, and it was a bit of a downer, but we're off now.
Hey guys, so we've made it to Ibiza. We're pretty excited. We got here earlier and we sailed from Valencia. It took us about 12 hours. We had to motor for a bit, but it was alright, and we sailed for the last half. And we're in beautiful anchorage here on the eastern coast. And we're gonna just
Western coast.
on the western coast, good call, babe. And we're just gonna start heading south around the island and then down to Formentera. We got this beautiful sunset happening behind us, and so we're pretty excited. And we'll spend a night here, and then tomorrow just pick up anchor and find another cala, as they call them, right, hon?
That's right. Looking forward to it. It's definitely exceeded our expectations already because we thought it was going to just be party in Ibiza, but it's actually very rugged coastline and quite untouched for the amount of boats that are here, but the landscape is spectacular. So, and there hasn't been much party yet.
No, definitely not. So, there are some big boats here. It kind of reminds
big homes.
And big homes. We've got this mansion with a, well, when you start having statues in your garden, we figure you got a pretty big house. But this kind of reminds me of the Caribbean. There's some enormous yachts here, and we kind of feel like the minnows in the pond, don't we? So.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we're super excited to bring you guys sort of our travels and adventures as we go around the island of Ibiza and Formentera and the rest of the Balearics, and we hope you guys enjoy it. Anyways, good night from us. We just pulled up anchor and we are heading now to another cala just down the coast here in Ibiza. I don't remember the name of the cala. Oh well. But it's absolutely beautiful out. Let me show you guys.
Esvedra. The mystical island of Esvedra was declared a natural reserve in 2002. Esvedra is host to limitless legends and mysteries, making it one of the most enigmatic regions in the Balearic Islands. Lovely morning today. We got up, had some brekkie, yogurt and muesli, my favourite, and then we've got back on the road, haven't we? And we're heading down to another cala, which is kind of like another little bay. Yeah, it's mind-blowing, Ibiza. It really is.
Well, we've made it to our anchorage. We are in Cala de Hort, it's called, which is about 3 nautical miles south of where we were before. And I must say, it's pretty damn beautiful. I don't know how it's a bit cloudy today, but we have the famous rock there in the background, which we're going to go and explore tomorrow. Nat knows the name, I don't. So yeah, we're going to go explore that tomorrow. That's pretty cool.
You have always known when I need you the most. Oh, 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 oh. My best friend God sent my own good fortune. You know you are my double flame whisper, my soulmate sister. You know you are. I see you, you see me. Same mother, different dads, but we're just as happy.
Dinner time.
When you were 5, every day by my side. Oh, 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 oh. My best friend God sent my own good fortune. You know you are my double flame whisper.
So we're cooking up now. You check it out. We got our sausage in there with the peppers and the mushrooms. I throw in some mint, a little bit of garlic and olive oil, and hopefully it tastes alright. We've had this sausage before and it's absolutely paka. So, and Nat is busy working on videos to do awesome things. And of course, to go with the meal, we got some red wine. There we go. Butifarra sausage, peppers, mushrooms, garlic, mint, and some red wine. And this beautiful Cala de Hort.
You know you are
Cala de Hort.
my double flame whisper, my soulmate sister. You know you are.
Yeah.
Oh, every time life gets rough, you know you are.
That's a view for a meal, isn't it?
And as the sun goes down, we get a lovely call from James's mum and dad in Canada.
Hi James and Natalie, it's Dad. I'm thinking about you guys lots. Really enjoying your trip by extension here, watching all the videos. Love you lots and take good care and have lots of fun. God bless.
Hi guys, really happy to hear from you. It sounds like you're having a wonderful time and would give anything to be there.
So we've woken up and it's an absolutely beautiful morning, and what we're going to do is we're going to take the dinghy and we're going to go to a strike mission to that island. I think it's called Isla Verde or S Verde, and see what it looks like. So check it out.
decided today that I'm going to put these bad boys up on the bow. So we've just cleaned up a spot at the front, measured it all out so that it's the same on either side, and we're gonna stick the logo up there. So it's a pretty proud moment for me, especially being that I drew this one out. So I'm pretty excited to get it up on the boat, and it'll be our first logo on the boat. That afternoon, we pull up anchor and say goodbye to the mesmerizing Esvedra.
We've arrived in this beautiful anchorage. Nat's getting the anchor snubbed up. She's doing an awesome job. Everyone out there, if you want somebody who can snub up an anchor better than anyone, she's your woman right there. But you can't have her.
That's it. That's
You. So the other day somebody was asking us some of the things that we do when we anchor. One of the things we definitely do is we back down ever so slightly on our snubber and not on the chain, everyone. When I'm increasing the revs, I'm actually doing it very, very slowly, because otherwise you can actually pop your anchor, depending on what the bottom is like. So for me, we're idling about 800 RPMs. I'll increase it to 1,000, and then slowly I'll work it up to about 1,500 RPMs. And I'll sit on 1,500 RPMs depending on what the bottom's like for, you know, anywhere from 5 to 15 seconds. So, you know, if I know we're in for a big blow, then I might back down a little bit longer just to make sure it's dug. And then, of course, as always, Nat and I, well, one of us or both of us will jump in the water and dive on the anchor. Where are we going today, baby?
We are off to Formentera, the island of Formentera, which lies beneath Ibiza, about 10 nautical miles from here. So should be a nice easy sail, and pretty excited to see another island. And then we'll come back round and come back to Ibiza, so we see the east coast of Ibiza up next before heading over to Palma Mallorca.
Yeah.
We come across quite a bit of traffic as we make our crossing to Formentera. However, we do get to see some pretty nice boats along the way. Our first night at anchor in Formentera turns out to not be a very pleasant one. We made sure we put out some more anchor chain to avoid any dragging, and we put on some movies to ride out the thunderstorm.
Well, weather's come up and it's blowing a hoolie. It's raining, we got thunder, we got lightning. It's freezing! We haven't had weather like this before.
The next morning does not prove to be any better, yet by the afternoon it starts to chill out, and we decide to do a little exploring around the salt flats of Ses Salines. salt marshes were once the first economic resource of the island, where people lived from the extraction of sea salt. These salt flats have been declared a natural reserve since the 1990s, along with the marine environment surrounding them. The sea accounts for approximately 85% of the park's area and is characterized by the ecological importance of its underwater Posidonia oceanica beds. These are the best conserved Posidonia prairies in the entire Mediterranean and have been declared World Heritage by UNESCO.
Salinas.
Yeah,
Right?
Salinas, which is like salt.
Yeah. These massive salt crystals. It's not really salty.
What?
It's not.
It's salt crystal.
Feathers in my hair and braids around my waist. I'm almost a bird. These mountain views and pink sunsets got me.
Apparently this beach is voted #1 in Europe. So, and you can see why, because it's just the sand is incredible.
Ooh, we all strive to be more. We all long for viva la vida. Around the corner I'll meet you, a bit lighter and freer. I'm so happy to see you. And the air fills up my lungs and it tickles. Oh, what a joyful feeling. I think I'm gonna stay here under all this.
Next week on Sailing Zephyr, every sailor's worst nightmare becomes true.
And we learn from our mistakes, and we grow from what
If you're new to our channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button to follow the journey aboard Zephyr.
we take